What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net, and today I'm really excited to share with you guys some new things that I have in my store. I've been feeling really good, so I've been working on these items here, getting them all ready for you guys, and I hope you guys really like them. The first item is going to be mystery box number 15, in which you will receive 3 pieces of my quilted scrap fabric material here that I've made, and it is some of them are going to be 18 by 12, which is exactly the size of this cutting board here. Some of them, like this, are slightly bigger. Some of them are exactly that size, and some of them are bigger. So I'll give you a mix of both. You get 3 pieces, and like I said, there's I have quite a few. I have about 9 sets of them, and they are all different. So of course you will not receive 3 of the same, although I did use the same-ish fabrics. But this was a lot of fun to do, and I know I've made way more than I could ever use. So I am putting them up for sale. Like I said, you get 3 pieces in this mystery box. So you get a nice selection. You'll be able to make quite a few junk journals out of that. So do check that out in my shop, and that is mystery box number 15. Let me put these away so you guys can see the rest of the things I have. And like I said, I have about 9 sets of all this quilted material here, 3 pieces each. Okay, so the next mystery box is going to be the mystery box number 17, which is 5 yards of fabric, scrap fabric lace trim. So you are going to get, I have 2 choices in this item. You get white lace, so all the lace on it is white, or you get colored lace. So you still do get some pieces of white, but it's all in between a bunch of colored lace. So those are the 2 options, and there is a little bit of a price difference, so check that out. Again, you get 5 yards of this really pretty handmade scrap trim that I made. It features Shabby Chic fabric with like little flowers and everything. That's the type of fabric that I like, and really cute lace, different types of lace colors and lace types and all that jazz. So again, you get 5 yards of either the option with the white lace, or you get 5 yards the option with the colored lace. And let me just say thank you guys so much for your support in my shop. I am getting back to it. I feel much better. I'm going to be coming back live, hanging out with you guys in December. I'm going to give myself that time frame of coming back about December 2nd, I'm going to say, because that's Monday. So December 2nd, I'm going to be coming back, going live again at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So wish me luck with that. The next thing that we have up for sale actually is mystery box number 18, which is the fabric scrap packs. Now these fabric scrap packs are, I just looked at somebody's Etsy shop and I'm like, what is everybody else selling it for? This one store had 200 grams, so she must be somewhere else other than the United States. She was selling 200 grams of the scrap fabric for the same price as I am, so I can link her down below as well. She has different types of fabric. Maybe you'll like hers too. Anyway, so all the same types of fabric that I'm using for all this. Actually, this all matches here. I'm not saying you'll get exactly the same type of fabric, but as you can see, let me open it up instead. Actually, you get nice sized pieces of fabric. They were not exactly the size that I needed for the next item, which is the fabric scrap bundles, which are a particular size. But these ones were a little bit smaller than that, so I decided to put them in these scrap bundles. Like I said, you get about 8 ounces if you're in the United States. I know that means nothing, but basically you get the weight of a water bottle in fabric that is really cute, really shabby chic. I made sure to put a nice variety of fabric in here, so you get kind of also a little taste of the next item, which is the fabric scrap bundles, which, like I said, some of these were actually like the cut off pieces. I didn't make it onto that set. My camera is autofocusing even though I told it not to autofocus, so sorry about that. I'm still trying to get a hold of this new software that I have to use for my camera. Still gotta get a hold of it. Anyway, so like I said, you get really pretty fabric. So a bunch of scraps here if you want to make your own quilt. These would be perfect to make some quilt fabric, and I will leave a link down below to how I even made that fabric, which is really fun actually. So let's set that aside, and let me show you the next item, which is actually the Shabby Chic fabric sample bundles, and these are 10 pieces of fabric. Let me open them up for you. And this is how you'll get it. So you'll get tissue, it'll be wrapped in tissue paper for you, and you will get 10 different pieces of fabric that are the size of this square right here. So they are 18 by 12. Some of them might be slightly bigger, some of them might be exactly the same size, but all the sizes kind of vary. You see, this one's a little bit, it's got like an inch or so above. Oops, that was a bad fabric. I guess my camera didn't like that. Like for example, this one as well. Most of them are pretty much bigger than the size. Some of them, like this one, are exactly the size of that. But here you can get kind of an example of the types of fabric that I have in the bundles. I had 30 fabrics to choose from, so I did have quite a nice assortment to pick from to make these bundles. So I tried not to double up on the fabrics. Some might have a double of the same fabric, but most of them are really different. Again, they're all Shabby Chic flower themed. Most, like 99% of the fabric in this bundle will have flowers on it. Love this one. Thank you so much to Irina. I think she gave me that one. So that's one bundle. Let me show you the next bundle. Again, I just want to show you kind of a sample of the sample bundles here. Again, you get 10 different pieces of fabric, and like I said, I had a nice choice. This one might be kind of the same fabrics. Let's see, a little bit different in here. You get a couple different ones. So yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys again support on my shop. I will be having a new junk journal kit out also soon. I'm working on it. It is about done, so look out for that. Okay, so here's that. More flowers, as you can see, is so pretty. I love flower fabrics so much. So these are all sorts of different types of fabric, to be honest with you. They're not all the same type. They're all different types. So as you can see, like I said, I had 30 different types of fabrics to pick from. And I live more in the inner city now, so I'm going to have sirens on in my videos, I guess, all day. So that's just what I have to deal with. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much. I actually have one more thing. Oh gosh, duh. I have the last item, which is mystery box number 20, which is 50 random full colored printed pages. They're all of my design. Let me try and hold it. Oh gosh, they are like so tightly packed in here. If I pull out some, I'm gonna pull out some. I can't pull them all out. Okay, so you're gonna get 50 pages that are printed off of my designs. You're going to get 25 in cardstock and 25 printer paper. And you're going to get a nice selection of ephemera as well as some journal pages. This can be used as a journal page and some other journal pages full size. Of course, they're all color. They're all full color. And I, of course, print them out on the highest resolution that I possibly can. So again, you'll get a nice mix of all sorts of things. And generally, I have a lot of printed copies of my own work, because anytime that I design something, I will print it out on printer paper and cardstock and different types of cardstock. So I cannot possibly use it all up myself as much as I can try. I can't. So, like I said, you'll get a nice assortment here of journal pages as well as ephemera. 50 pages here, and of course I only have a limited amount. Surprise, surprise, I don't have a crazy amount of these, but I have a couple of them, so do check it out in my shop. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for this video. I will be back December 2nd to go live with you guys at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you then. Bye!